Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, your dear old uncle, Armored Otter. Yes, it's true. You've heard right. Jenny from the block is back in action. Uh, we're sorry about the music. I tried and I tried. I couldn't find any DMCA-free jazzy type things, which is my preferred streaming music. But we got, I guess, chill hip-hop beats with which we can study to, or chill hip-hop beats that we can grind Crucible to. If you hadn't read the title or got the Discord message, we are, of course, doing theory crafting today. Today's all about the theory craft, baby. We are going to be playing the new builds as best we can. We're going to be messing around with them, experimenting a little bit, seeing how well they do. If you haven't seen it yet, we've already put out 2 different gladiator runs with the Ember's Calling, and the Gore Drinker set. We did Gore Drinker Paladin, and we did Ember's Calling Saboteur. Ember's Calling Saboteur was insane. Absolutely melted Crucible. And the Gore Drinker Paladin was actually not so bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Turns out it was pretty good. What's going on, McGinnis, man? How the heck are you doing today, my guy? So the first build we're futzing around with today is going to be Veilkeeper Ritualist. Yes, Veilkeeper Ritualist. Let's see. Here's all of our stuff. Let's go ahead and let's go Shaman first. I'm doing all right, man. I'm really fucking loving patch 1190. Loving the sets, loving everything, loving life. Today's a good day. Let's see. For Necro, we're definitely going all the way to the end, so let's do that one first. And Shaman, I think we're probably going to go up until Blood Pact. That seems right to me, right? We definitely want to get all the way till Storm Touched. Let's try 40 out of 40 and 40 out of 50 and see what works with that. And let's dump our devotions as well. So of course this is going to be an Aether auto-attacking build that we're going to be working with. Hey, what's going on, Buttlickers? What's going on, Dr. Killabrew? So of course, since we are going to be Aether auto-attacking, we're going to want, at a bare minimum, Widow and Spear of the Heavens. We're using 2-handed weapons, so Kraken is a must. Let's go for it. Let's go for our Widow first, right? Do we get Imp? Oh, hell yeah, brother. We are playing Grim Dawn. And I'm feeling fucking fresh. I don't know. What does Macho Man Randy Savage say? He goes like, oh yeah, brother. Check out my wizard's wand. I got it at the Ren Fair. You piece of shit. Yeah, let's go for Imp first. Oh yeah, he was a Slim Jim spokesman. We'll do bop bop bop, and that gives us Widow. That unlocks Kraken, actually. Ah, awesome. Kraken, get you. Of course, we're gonna get Solemn Watcher. Why not? What do we need? 20 blue, right? So, Eel. I mean, technically, we could go for Viper. It's split between the two, Nicholas. We got half Twitch, half YouTube stream. Nicholas. If we get Viper, that will release our Crossroads. And then we can just get, like, Ghoul. Hey, what's going on, Keen? How the heck are you doing today, my man? I think that's the move. It's better than Wretch, for sure. Just because the 3% offensive ability. Hey, what's going on, Crab Turtle? Man, so many old/new faces. So happy to see all you guys once again. I mean, a little bit it will, Dr. Kilbrew. Oh, give me 1 second. I totally forgot. There we go. Sorry, it should be overlaid on the screen now. That is 100% my fault. I mean, the overall nurse is gonna affect obviously mods, stuff like that, but beyond that, you should be good to go, man. What was I gonna do? Ghoul, of course. Thanks for reminding me, guys. By the way, how am I sounding? Do I sound fresh, young, unique? Get that spear. Music's not too loud. My voice is not too soft. Good. Okay, wonderful. So let's think about... We've got 100% cold to Aether conversion. So... We actually also got a decent amount of... Do we get Hydra as well? I think we do, don't we? Oh, we need Rowan's Crown, of course. Duh, can't forget that. Let's go ahead. We're probably just going to get thrown into 1-2 crown. 1-2-3 crown. Then go for Hydra with the rest. I think that's the move. Ba 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 ba. Then bop bop. Gonna prioritize attack damage converted to health and attack speed. Offensive ability. We got, well, we were doing okay in Path of Exile. I think we actually died a couple times. We made it to like level 10, but the servers crapped out on us. Revenant. Oh my god. Yeah, boy. Crab Turtle, thank you. Yeah. Elemental Storm's gonna do nothing for us. I'm a broken man. I'm a broken man who makes poor decisions. Yeah, we can't use Elemental Storm at all. Does that mean... Okay, we can just do 1 red into Revenant. We need to reinvest into Purple Crossroads. Then we can snatch all these back. All right. 13 points. Red into Revenant. Oh. And then just Dying God, right? I mean, it's 18% crit damage and 10% total speed. It's really not bad. And, of course, a buttload of offensive ability. Hey, what's going on, Dex, Max, Tex? Welcome to the chat, my gang. Welcome to the game. The game being, of course, Grim Dawn. I think it's just Dying God, isn't it? It has to be just Dying God. Dying God is a bit too good to ignore there, I think. And it's too perfect as well. Okay. Now we've got a decent devotion setup. Let's go ahead and equip some gear. Can we fit Hydra into this build is the question. Probably can. All we need for Hydra is 3 purple, right? Which means that we can just swap out Hawk for Quill. I'm a cheater. I'm a big fat cheater. Don't. I duped everything. I literally just crafted things in Grim Dawn Stash so I can experiment with them. As you can see, this is not a real thing. This is not... Nobody's stash should look like this. This is insane. Toad as well, actually. Maybe Toad is better than Quill. Toad gives us what? Attack damage converted to health. Very, very nice. Oh, and Aether damage. Duh, that's a no-brainer. Yeah, let's try these devotions again. I think we can do better. Let's start with Toad this time. Let's go Toad. 1, 2, 3, 4. I appreciate it. I don't want to disillusion everybody. I know that some people go out there and work hard for these sets. The joy that I get out of this game, I really like leveling and I like playing the game straight. But the real joy that I get out of everything is theory crafting, experimenting. So I'm not very coy about it. I dupe my items, I play with the sets, and I get the information to the people when they want it, as soon as they want it. Okay. Do we still go for Imp? I think the 3 blue and 3 green is too good to ignore. Let's Imp it up. Then we, of course, get Widow. Widow will unlock Kraken. These are all must-haves, right? You know, maybe we forgo Solemn Watcher. Maybe we're just more direct with our blue points. Yeah, my prince. Yes, exactly. I craft everything in Stash. I push builds to their limits, and I say, what's good, what's bad, what's up with these new sets. That's what we're doing now. So far, we've made 2 builds. I put them out on YouTube already. I'm gonna do build guides for them later, but we've done a pure Pierce Paladin focused on Virus Might, which is a lot of fun, and also pretty strong as well. Thanks for the follow, my guy. I appreciate that. And we've also done an Ulzuan's Chosen Saboteur, which was also... Ulzuan's Chosen Saboteur was insane. You could literally just take these 4 fingers, run them over the 1 through 4 buttons, and watch things melt in the blink of an eye. It was wild. So I think that with the Ember's Calling set, if you want to go the Saboteur route, it's better to do melee Fire Strike. That's what I'm thinking. There's so much like innate like flat fire damage there. You just pair that with Nexan Ortis and just go to town. I think that's going to be a really, really strong build. But I got sort of bored of melee Saboteur. I wanted to try something a bit different. And the Ulzuan's Chosen bomb build worked out insanely well. But you're sort of ignoring the fact that you can get native 100% pierce and 100% cold damage converted to fire damage, which is bonkers. It's absolutely insane. You can do so much with that. I got distracted. Sorry. Okay, what are we doing? We were debating whether or not we want to go Solemn Watcher or do a more direct blue route. I think last time we did Eel, Solemn Watcher, Snake, and Ghoul. But maybe this time we do Eel, Sailors, Ghoul, Hydra. Yeah, you can fit Watcher, Hydra, and Spear if you go to fill Blue Affinity. Won't have Phoenix, though. I think I'm fine without Phoenix. We're going to be... oh, man. Do I want Phoenix? We got to make some sacrifices, don't we? Phoenix is pretty good. Ah, shit. Yeah, Phoenix route would be... we need to fit in Revenant and Spear, right? So let's get Spear right now. Go for base red here. Now we've got... Which one of these do we not need? Trying to focus more on theme builds. I actually love that. I like going for the fantasy of the build rather than the power of the build. I really do like that approach quite a bit. One of the reasons that Grim Dawn is so wonderful is because not only do they focus on what makes people feel powerful and really get that sense of, I've leveled from here to here and now I'm awesome, but it also gets that, like, I've got this item and now I feel like a harbinger of death. I've got the blue laser beam or whatever. Now my skill looks completely different, it feels completely different. What are you using purple for? Purple is in Hydra. We need 3 purple for Hydra. We could take back the base purple and the base blue, which gives us 4 points, which we would be too short for Hungering Void, but maybe we don't need that. That's actually fine. I mean, one thing we could do is get Giant's Blood. That's not very good though, is it? Let's go ahead and reclaim real quick. Oh man, I didn't realize we're actually 1 off of Hungering Void. 3 in Wendigo, huh? 1, 2, 3. That's 5% attack speed and physical resistance. That's really not bad. What is full 5 in Wendigo? 5% health? We can do 5 into Wendigo. What are the early... I mean, we could do 3 into Wendigo and then do 2 into Aeon's Hourglass. Is that weird? Is that absolutely weird and terrible? I really don't mind the 3 in Wendigo. I'm going to try that. Appreciate the follow. This is Aether damage. I'll show you guys the full build. I just need to know what to do with these last 2 points. The first node in Hourglass, we do like that. That's going to help us out. And then what would the last point be? That's health regen. We can go for this too. We get the 300 health. That's not terrible. 2 in Jackal. 6% total speed. Yeah, that's the spot right there, isn't it? Has to be. Okay, let me show you guys what we are working with. It's going to be a ranged savagery build. We're going to be using Mythical Vortex of Souls. I don't know if this is efficient, but we're going to be using the Magelord band and Signet set. 2-set Krieg, of course. And then we've got the Conduit of Wild Whispers that converts 100% lightning over to Aether damage on savagery and gives you flat savagery damage. Let's go ahead and reclaim our attributes real quick. First up, Physique. Because we need what? Yeah, 1035 Physique for this. I was looking at either doubling up on mythical and regular Eternal Haunt bands to double up on the Aether resistance. That actually might be better than what we are running, since we already have a lot of our major lightning damage getting converted into Aether damage. We're going to try the Magelord band and Signet first, and then we're probably going to experiment with double Haunt later. You can do what? Let's throw you on, throw you on. Look at that beautiful teal, baby. Throw you on. 1035, almost there. Stack debuffs from Mythic and non-Mythic, absolutely. Thanks for the subscription, my man. You beautiful, beautiful Hungarian beast of a man. Okay, so now we're just gonna need Cunning up to 552. Did we get Hawk? We ended up skipping on Hawk. Well, you know, I'm sure it's fine. Cunning gets us bonus offensive ability. That's not the worst thing ever. Was it 552? Oh my god, are we gonna make it? Yeah, just barely though. Yes. Love it. Okay, then the rest in physique. Obviously. Let's keep on keeping on. What do we got? Krieg's gloves. Krieg's boots. Bismuth's shroud for our weapon. We want the highest elemental to aether damage conversion over here. So let's find this one's 29. That's pretty good. And 30. Hey, nice. Okay. Conduit of wild whispers. That's important. 4%. This one has higher aether damage and higher overall resistance. That's better. What are we missing? Impurity. This may not be the best relic for us. We may honestly want to go for Eternity after all is said and done, but for now... Oh, use the melee weapons. Oh, we need probably Seal Destruction is our best bet for our weapon. Okay, this is the full gear setup. So let's show you what the Veilkeeper brings to the table. It is all focused on the shaman and necromancer weapon pool skills. So upheaval. I didn't mean eternity. I meant what's the one that gives you the circuit breaker? Serenity. It's like a portmanteau of eternity. Yeah, serenity. Yeah, I think serenity is going to be the best bet when everything's all said and done. Impurity is really not bad, but I think that we're going to probably be happier with the extra layer defense at the end of the day. So yeah, this is all about upheaval, spectral binding, and reaping strike, really. And it's weird because it's split half and half between aether and lightning damage, which is why I was so focused on getting as high of a roll on the elemental to aether damage conversion on these two rings. We are using Vortex of Souls to level everything out. +2 to all of our skills is very, very strong. And it's got a huge attack speed, got a huge base aether damage. It's also got the hidden piercing ability, so that's all Gucci. Let's go ahead and start allocating some skill points, shall we? Obviously, we're going to max out Savagery. Tenacity of the Boar is obviously amazing. This one is going to be, I think, just a soft cap for us. Oh, the belt. Good call. I couldn't find a great belt for this build, so we're just using a Wendigo Tainted Girdle. It gives us +1 to all Necromancer, which is not bad, but it's got a whole lot of... and then 3% offensive ability is, like, fine. It's nice enough, but I don't know. There is not really a great belt for this this build. Did we get too much value out of overcapping that? I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh my god, that just jumps right up to 14. That's amazing. Okay. Get you to 9. Obviously overcap the heck out of Spectral Binding. Soft cap you for now. We're probably going to come back and overcap Spectral Wrath. Ninja, we are going for Aether damage. We are going to be an Aether auto-attacking Savagery boy. Gonna overcap Soul Harvest because we got the decent... we got 100% cold to Aether damage. I believe our vitality damage stays as vitality damage, but... Yeah. And a lot of people don't know this, but Upheaval actually overrides your weapon pool skills. So there's a whole lot of anti-synergies here. But, you know, Crate said, we know what we want. We want an Aether-based Upheaval build. And so we're going to oblige. Although I am like 90% sure it's going to be garbage, we're going to give it the benefit of the doubt. That's what we do here. Base Wendigo Totem, we're going to get Blood Pact. Let's leave it at 5 for now. 5 is decent. It is impossible to crit with other weapon pool skills, yes. So you have your base weapon pool skills, and then whenever you crit, you Upheaval. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate that, my guy. But obviously Brute Force, we're going to max that out because that's health, that's just flat health. Yeah, I don't know why Upheaval works that way. Feral Hunger is going to be 8 out of 10 for the 25% chance. Actually, what's the chance here? 27% chance. That's why you don't overcap these. And then, oh my god, look at how many points in Upheaval we have. I don't know. Do we just try? Do we just try to get Upheaval to 20? Let's see how that works. Maybe Upheaval is just insane in this build. I doubt it, but who knows? Tenacity of the Boar, let's overcap that. That's just free stats. We want this to be doing as much damage as possible. Oh, obviously. Might of the Bear is nuts. We're probably gonna just soft cap that, but let's go for more important nodes at for now. Soft cap you. Scourge Poner. I mean, I'm biased, obviously. I think Path of Exile is a really fun and fantastic game. But I think Grim Dawn is the greatest ARPG ever made. But again, you're coming into the den of bias, and you're just drinking up all my bias juice. I would say explore, see what you love, see what tickles your fancy, my man. Hey, what's going on, Ryanan? Ryanan, of course, another fantastic Grim Dawn streamer. If you guys haven't seen Raynon, you should see Raynon. Because he is the man. We're obviously going to do 10 out of 10 Ill Omen for the reduced damage dealt. Do we want Siphon Souls even? They are very different games, for sure. Obviously, we're going to soft cap Mark of Torment. Oops. Oh, I just undid all my points in Necromancer. Good. That's right. Mykolis, he actually lives in an Amish community. He's never even heard the term video game before, but even he recommends Grim Dawn. I think we probably want Blood Boil. Let's think about this for a second. I was actually thinking about Chains of Ygrad. Giving up the +1 to all in Necromancer would probably be worth it for the 60% vitality to Aether. I like the way you think, Ninja. Crucible in under 420 with this build? Is that even possible? Crucible in under 420? No, that's not this stream. That's somebody else's stream who plays video games better than I do. Let's soft cap Storm Touched. Oh wait, that gives us attack speed. Obviously we do that. 1% attack speed. We'll leave it there because then the attack speed gets interspersed. Do we want more Feral Hunger? No. I wonder, do we ever... Is there any world in which we put 10 more points into Shaman for more health and defensive ability? Maybe. Siphon Souls, Blood Boil. Soft Cap Blood Boil. Overcap Spectral Wrath. Hey, what's up, Hiru? Hiruru. Sorry, I butcher names. It's what I do. You'll get used to it. Scourge Pwner. There is PvP. A man by the name by Wreck by Protoss. Somebody who wants me dead. He'll hunt me to the ends of the earth. Hosts a PvP tournament. It's really fantastic. You get the whole community engaged with it. It's almost like a spectator sport. If you ever get the moment, just go to YouTube and search Grim Dawn PvP. And it's a pretty wild ride to see how people get creative with it. I think Oakskin, at least soft cap Oakskin, for at least the flat armor. Aether resistance is always good. I mean, the defensive ability. Yeah, we overcap Oakskin, for sure. Do we overcap Heart of the Wild? No. 1% health is not worth it. Well, bully away, man. There's going to be a lot of other streamers you see that discourage bullying. I'm not one of those streamers. I'm going to say bully away. Pick on people as much as possible. This is not a hospitable place. I do not like you. I don't even love you. What do we do now? We can overcap Blood Boil. 8 points, huh? Is it stupid? Protoss is a murderer? No. I think that given the opportunity, if I were not paying attention and standing at the edge of a cliff, I think Protoss would sneak up behind me and push me over. But I think he'd feel conflicted about it. I think after he pushed me over, he'd go, what have I done? I just pushed the one man that I love over the edge of the cliff. That's going to change him fundamentally. But, you know, it's all speculation, of course. 8 more points. 8 more points. Eight more points. What are we doing? More into Ill Omen for damage reduction is really bad after this. Because it's like 1% every other level. Yeah. I don't think that's worth it. I don't. I'm thinking Blood Boil. Let's overcap Blood Boil. And then, I don't know, guys. What if we get weird with it? What if we start just dumping points into Reaping Strike? Why not? Okay, let's look at our stats. Nope. Harbinger of Souls. And Mog's Pack. 15k health is really not bad. Oh no. I love the way you think, but that also sounds so dumb. Is there a place to check out the new sets? Grim Tools does not have it uploaded just yet. So I don't think so. They have like beta versions of their sets. If you go to the Grim Dawn forums and go to Grim Misadventures number 174, then you can see what they were as they were prototype. I think they mostly remain the same, but they are slightly changed from then. Okay, let's look at our actually pretty much good on all of our elemental resistances. Poison. Wow, hold on. Our resistances are fantastic. I think... Oh, guys, what do we think about... just resummon? Yeah, good. What do we think about prismatic diamonds nowadays? It's still worth it, right? DA augments. I mean, even with Mog's pack, we are at 2400 DA, so... Yeah, it's still best in slot. I think nowadays you will go for Prismatic Diamond 90% of the time, but I think that there are legitimate cases now where you say, maybe I'll go for another Living Armor, or maybe I'll go for a Titan Plating or something weird. I don't know. Maybe it's worth experimenting with. 2 Living Armors will overcap us enough on our LE resist. And we need the Chaos resist, and OA is always good, right? We obviously want 1 Scaled Hide in our legs. Armor's at 100. Runebad Topaz goes in the rings. Obviously that goes there. Depends on the number of circuit breakers you already have. That's actually not a bad point. This build has none circuit breakers, baby, except for the Prismatic Diamond. We're relying heavy on that Prismatic Diamond energy. Do we Restless Remains in our gloves? I think we already have enough attack damage converted to health, but we don't really need it. What is our... Because we've got both Harbinger and Wendigo Totem. I think we should have like 20 or more attack damage converted to health. Savagery, Bone Harvest, Siphon Souls, Ugden Leather for sure. I think Ugden Leather 1-2. What's our slow resist at? I think we should have actually decent slow resists. 58. I'm fine with that for a range build. So we're gonna go 1-2-3 Ugden Leathers just for the DA. Ugden Bog Leather. I forget who said it, but whoever did say Chains of Ygrad, I think we're gonna go for that. I don't know, man. We are, by the way, we're overcapped. 20 out of 10 on Upheaval. So we're gonna have to see. 0 Trap Resist, yeah. 0 Trap Resist. 0 Petrify Resist. But we got 76% Freeze Resist. So, honestly, super happy with our resists. Obviously, we're gonna need more chaos. It's literally just chaos and poison. Do we just go all in on 30? I would say, let's see. Let's do 2 of these chaos poison. 44%. Then we can get a flat 15. Chaos. Then we go for 30 DA everywhere else, I believe. We're gonna need, yeah, one flat chaos, which we're gonna put in our pants. Do we have a flat chaos in here? I don't think we got a flat chaos. We got a piercing chaos. What's our pierce? Pierce is good. Let's just go for 1 more poison and chaos because we don't have a flat chaos at the mo. 24%, and obviously they'll go up to 29% when we get to 15. DA 2700, not bad, especially considering we overcap Blood Boil, which is going to shred 202. So, you know, we're sitting pretty at roughly 3k effective OA on a good day. We have more OA than, I believe, than 2600 because we get 160 OA whenever we start shooting. Oh yeah, this is all softcore. This is all experimental. The only point of this is to is to test these new sets and see how I like them. I think this one's going to be my least favorite set of the three. I do. But... let's see, what goes where? Obviously, this goes into Spectral Binding. Oh, we could just bound that to Upheaval. Or probably Bone Harvest, but... Mog's Pact. Savagery. That's it, right? That's all of our... Yes, can you see the set? Absolutely. So this is the Veilkeeper's Armor. This is the 2 through 4 set. It's all about, for at least the Ritualist, it's all about Upheaval, Spectral Binding, and Reaping Strike. +2 to Reaping Strike here. The helmet's really, really good for us. Cold to Aether damage and Necrotic Edge, which we don't really need, but Vitality to Lightning damage and Necrotic Edge. Wish that didn't, but I did skip Imp. Oh, Imp! Upheaval or Ill Omen? Ill Omen, probably, right? What is the chance on Upheaval? Still 15%. Let's try Imp Upheaval. And if it doesn't proc actively enough, then we'll try it on Ill Omen. Guys, wait a second. Zoom in on my face. Imp Evil. Ba, 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 ba. Imp Evil, baby. Attack speed is... Attack speed, 169%. But that is not accounting our 13% there. So it's going to be closer to 182 effectively. And then certain procs are going to get us over the top whenever we get low. Buddy, fuck you too. I'm just kidding. I love all of my little babies. You are going to accept my puns with great pleasure. Okay, so honestly, we're missing some stuff. We're missing Aether Steel Bolts and one more Runebound Topaz. You think put Imp on Savagery. Let's try that. And what did we do? Then Upheaval on you. Yeah, we need one more Runebound Topaz. Oh, and we didn't get we're probably just gonna get a Rotten Heart here, right? Although we don't need it. Is there anything fun that we can put on here since we don't need the resists from Rotten Heart? Honestly, we can do another Runebound Topaz. Is that fun? It's kind of fun, right? Blighted Crystal is better? Let's go for it. That will... Our armor is actually not bad. I'm not a huge Savagery guy. If this is energy hungry, then we're gonna go for Arcane Spark for sure. Rune of Astral Rifts, boop a boop. Bah. I mean, we're a shooty boy. We're not super concerned about our armor. And obviously, before we get in there, we need to change our helmet. Because look at this. This looks so bad. What do we think about you? Antlers? No. Antlers are overdone. Corvus Furs? Bear theme? Outcast Secret? I mean, Outcast Secret looks good, right? The Mr. Man helm? Yeah. Hat? Korvac's helm. Where is Korvac's helm? Oh, didn't Korvac's helm get like hella buff too? Kind of want to play around with Korvac's helm. Korvac's helm, where you at? I do like Terror of the Grove though. Korvac's helm. Korvac's horns. Yeah, it's a done deal, baby. Korvac's horns, the biggest helmet in the land. It's so obscene. All right, guys. We're just gonna try a naked. You guys also have to promise not to laugh at me whenever I inevitably die. Are you forgetting anything? Yeah. Shooting through, baby. Oop. I think at this point I can just stand and shoot, right? I don't think we really have to worry about kiting until we get to like major bosses. Oh, or like right here. Oh my god. We can funnel these guys though. Oh boy. Yeah, we're pretty tanky though. We're doing decent damage. I used to have auto attack bound to spacebar. I don't know why I took it off. Am I missing? What the hell? Yeah, we don't have great AoE. I've had builds with worse AoE though. It's actually a pretty shocking difference between like this and like the let's get some distance here. Oh, I keep on doing that, huh? I need to rebind that. Hey, what's going on, Stan? How you doing, man? It's kind of interesting seeing the different bolts coming out, huh? Oh, this is oh. Careful, careful, careful. Careful. Stutter step. Happy feet. Ah. Also, hold on one second. I need to turn off the music. We got a very like weird clash of heavy metal and chill out study grooves. I think we can just tank Kuba, right? Yeah, we can just tank Kuba. Damage is not wonderful. I think we kind of expected this though, right? Oh man, we got Ill Omen. I should be using Ill Omen this entire time. Ill Omen will make us much tankier, actually. Do I not have Mark of Torment on? What is going on here? Why am I not doing damage to this guy? Appreciate it, Hiru. Okay, let's just stand and tank and see what happens. Actually, we're pretty tonky. Ill Omen was is kind of a game changer. Oh, in the clouds. That's a problem that I need to fix then. I had no idea. Sorry, man. Yeah. I mean, say what you want about this build. You could just stand and shoot things. I'm getting major Purifier vibes, but, you know, with a lot less AoE. I mean, this has to be the tankiest build that we've played so far. Even tankier than Gore Drinker Paladin, actually, which is kind of insane. Ah. Can't stand and tank these guys. The next wave is going to be a bit of an issue too. Okay, the beetle's down. I keep on doing that pause thing. I need to rebind my shit. Hey, what's going on, Ground Zero? How you doing today, man? I'm just not a Shattered Realm guy. I don't derive joy from Shattered Realms. There's something about it that doesn't feel right to me. Oh. Oh, hit the meteor. Hold on, let me do something real quick. Key binding, spacebar. Where are you, spacebar? What is it called? Where you force your character to stand still? Stationary attack. There it is. Okay. Oof. No. We're not making any headway on this one. We have like negative damage. Ugh. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. Let's do like a moratorium here. What happened? This build has a lot of trouble whenever you can't stand and shoot. Really not enough AoE. That's very true. Upheaval's kind of letting us down a little bit. We also, yeah, we have no component weapon. Did I seriously not have Mark of Torment on? Oh, I wasn't using Mark of Torment at all. Oh my god. I mean, Mark of Torment would have been good. It would have been real good to use the thing that'll keep me alive. But the lack of AoE is kind of a letdown. If we can get more crit damage, more crits mean more upheaval procs means more AoE. I could ditch upheaval and go Aether Primal Strike with conduit. I mean, yeah. But my initial assessment's always to lean into what the set's trying to do. And obviously this set is telling me you need to do upheaval. We're all about upheaval auto attacks. Man, this helmet looks stupid. I love it. But yeah, that's is there a conduit that transforms all of Primal Strike's damage into Aether damage? Yeah, Even if it does. Try melee with Scream and Veil Hammer. That's not a... That's an interesting idea. Did the Scion of the Screaming Veil get... I'm gonna jump on over to... hold on. Display capture. Make sure there's nothing iffy on my screen. Alright, good. I don't think. I'll tell you what, guys. If you see anything weird in my internet or search history, then you win. You get the prize. What's it called? Scion of the Screaming Veil? And it's a two-handed mace. Let's see. +2 to all skills in Necromancer. And then the Veil Ripple. It's essentially what we get. I know. This is how I live my life. I drown myself in a veritable sea of tabs. Yeah, I just don't think that there is really a decent Aether damage melee weapon that works with what we're trying to do. Oops. Arcblade if you go Arcanist. Yeah, I was thinking about doing... I don't want to do Spellbinder again because I've done Spellbinder so much recently. I do want to try to make the... I do want to try to make the Ritualist thing work. Or not the Ritualist thing. Or the Shaman side of things work. But... what are the bonuses? It's all about Arcane Will, which is so weird to me. So the reason that's not super great is because Arcane Will is a not permanent buff. Good night, McGinnis Man, you beautiful, beautiful beast. So with Arcane Will, since it triggers whenever you get low, you can only have it half the time. The cooldown will start ticking after Arcane Will's already expired. So even if you get more duration Arcane Will, it's not something you can count on, which is why that really rubs me the wrong way. But of course, with Arcanist, you're a bit more tanky. You get stuff like Mirror and Mavens. Yeah, I'm a cheater. I think we do ditch the belt for Chains of Ygrod. I think that's the right move. Ditch the belt for Chains of Ygrod. Maybe we swap out our rings as well. Because I mean, realistically, what are the rings getting us? Flat Aether damage is nice. No bonus to our skills. 60% elemental damage converted, which would be what? Savagery is already converted totally. We would get the 60% of the lightning damage to. The electric damage and lightning damage to upheaval and spectral binding converted. But that's really about it. Is that worth it? Maybe. It's hard to say. We can always swap out Impurity for Serenity. Let's try that out. Do we have a Serenity on hand? That's something we can just do. I believe we just have a Serenity somewhere. And also Serenity gets us more stuff. More points that we can play with, which is always nice. Let's see. Overcapped on upheaval. We don't need this point right there. Anything else overcapped? No, I need to get one more to Ill Omen. Beautiful. Okay, so let's do one into Ill Omen. One more, 1% more health, yeah. Not nothing. $11, $10 into Aura. Oh, we could reallocate those to. But I mean, what do we reallocate them to? Oh, wait, hold on. No, what am I doing? That's the thing. There's not a whole lot of stuff that we really want. Here's a question. Is there ever a world in which we max out the base skill in Bone Harvest? 10 out of 10 for the base aura. We don't get too much out of physical damage. We don't have... Hardcat BH. What is BH? Bone Harvest. Right now we're using it just as stats, but I can definitely... I mean, having a hard cap Bone Harvest would at least allow us... Or a soft cap Bone Harvest. To... that'll sort of fix our AoE problem a little bit. What are we getting per point out of this? It's almost like 1,000 health. And all that lightning damage is getting converted over. Blight Fiends, right. Do we really need the 30 or so defensive ability from this? Put Mark of Torment down to 6, huh? Oh no, one point in Mark of Torment gets it to 10 out of 10. Can't do that. Do we need 15 out of 10 Oakskin? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say, let's be bold. Let's lose the 30 defensive ability. Fine. And let's get big boy Bone Harvest up in this bitch. What is this? Yeah, sure. Or... Oh, it's melee. Whoops. Thank you. I mean, I knew that. I knew that all along, and I was just testing you. Glad you caught it. Okay, let's try again this time. We will be using Mark of Torment, and it will be good. Needs melee weapon for transmuter. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I mean, we'll get to the real test whenever we get to like wave 5 or wave 6. But we're getting slowed. What is slowing us? Is this poison that's slowing us? Alright, we just tank this mob, no problem. Alright, this is the test right here. Oh my god. Did we get crit there? I wish we had a death recap for this game. Okay, let's try it one more time. One more time. Although, we need to get our Aether Steel bolts. I mean, eventually we want the Seal of Corruption, but Aether Steel bolts will be fine for now. Hey, what's going on, Rue Girls? Okay, good enough. Good enough. That does at least what? Gets us more physical to Aether conversion. It's going to be helpful in the long run. Oh, I didn't mean to restart that checkpoint. Start a wave 150. Crucible's going fine. We're just trying to experiment with the new builds. See with I mean, the point right now is we'll eventually definitely use the buffs, but the point right now is to see how pushed we can make this build. See how far we can get without buffs, and then eventually we'll get to use some buffs. Oh. Oh my god. Alright. And somehow it's getting worse. I don't know why. Oh, we don't even have we don't even have certain things ranked up. What's missing? That's level 4. That is level 20. 15. 20. There's probably a lot of room to change our devotions up. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to change some stuff up real quick. What do we want? A Seal of Corruption. That's the good stuff right there. We need a potent Bismuth Shroud. Yes, yes, yes. Aether Fire is the only thing that is missing. Wonderful. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump back in. This time we're going to see how far we can get with buffs, or obviously what we're going to be able to complete it with buffs, but what kind of time we can get. I think the best we've done so far is a 630 with the Saboteur. Oh, we cheated, Root Girls, 100%. This is all Grim Dawn stash. I don't want anyone to get the improper idea. Your Uncle Otter did not earn this loot. This is all stolen from the internet. Oh, Ygrod! Yes, absolutely. Let's go ahead and get Ygrod. It's gonna fuck up our skills a little bit, but that's okay. What are our best prefixes and suffixes for that? We obviously want, I think, Dreadlords. I think Dreadlords is a no-brainer. Right? But what suffix do we want? Drangul gets us more OA. Yeah, I think Dread of Drangul. You're right, you're right. Oh god, we need to change that helmet. Let's looky see. We want the, oh, that's 59%. That's great. Another 59%. Wow. And a 58%. 6% attack damage converted to health. Beautiful. Okay, wonderful. Resistances are still good, actually. So we're just gonna throw a Ugdenbog Leather on this bad boy. And a 30 DA. Now our defensive ability is actually really nice. Oh yeah, I mean, to each their own. I don't come into your Shattered Realms and say, hey, this isn't Crucible, this is less than. So don't come into my Crucible and say, hey, I don't like the way you play. I'm just kidding. I'm joking around. Lifesteal, lifesteal, lifesteal. With Wendigo Totem, it is gotta be like 20 or 30 something, right? Where is that? Is it up here? Is it on the third tab? Where is attack damage converted to health? Hold on. Did I miss it somewhere? Boy, 39, that's really good though. Oi. Bottom of physical to page 2. Ah, 39. Okay, so it's 39 plus 6. 45. Beautiful. Very good. Okay. Get 1. Get 2. Get 3. Get 4. All right. Yes, we are running the brand new sets, the Veil Warden. All right. I'm guessing this is going to be like an 8-minute run, but let's see. Yeah, they put in 20 brand new areas in the Shattered Realms. And I think like 4 new boss maps as well. There are hella new places. Man, our AoE is so pitiful. It's so pitiful. Come on. Oh my god. What is even happening? I feel like sometimes we have not too much issue with AoE, and then other times we just get wrecked. Yeah. This is by far the least effective of the 3 sets that we've played with today. Even with buffs, we're struggling. This is not good. Fail shit. I knew it. I saw it and I said, man, this is going to be a terrible set. Their damage is all over the place. They're focused around upheaval. There are some people who are like, you know what, give it a chance. There might be they might have like buffed upheaval. They might have made it a not terrible skill. Now it turns out that you can't make upheaval good. You can't polish a turd. Can't even out damage Kuba, man. Yeah, this is their last chance. Literally their last chance to make upheaval a usable skill, and they couldn't do it. That's all right. Well, but look, we can really take Ishtal the Mind Reaver to task. Well, although we can't even kill him before he multiplies, so did I really take him to task? I think upheaval is okay to level. It's just it doesn't really function as a late game skill. I shot that guy like 1,000 times, and she just stood there and took it. Come on, come on. Oh. There's no way we're gonna be able to do the next wave or the 160 in this. We're gonna get absolutely shreked. This is gonna be like a 10-minute Crucible. Oh god. Okay, we took out the Sentinel easy enough. That's not bad. Right? Or am I just making excuses for my shitty build? You know, sometimes I'm like, boy, this build, it kind of works. And then other times, I just feel like I'm deluding myself. Oh, here we go. Okay, we can take Grava for a little bit, and we gotta run. Don't worry, guys, we did 1/3 of Grava's health over the course of a Mark of Torment. We did it. You will go no further. Oh. Is Grava dead yet? No? Come on! Come on, Gravathol! Just die! Thank you! Sweet Jehovah. Oh man, this is not working. Look at his health. This is the worst day of my life. At this point, I'm wondering, like, can we even get through all the way to 170 without our buffs timing out? Ah, thank God. It's not even like that good of a face tinker, man. I would rather have Purifier any day. Oh yeah, right, another Alexander. Yeah, probably should have crafted the DA HP tower, but this is sort of like my methodology for going through. Oh, we need to take care of the healers before we do anything. Come on, just die, please. You know, I thought I'd be doing a lot more damage. That is my rationale. I thought that 2k armor would be fine if I was just able to shred through things, but I am not able to do that. I mean, we're decently tanky though. We can take out Rashalga here, maybe? Oh boy, we're really struggling with Rashalga there. That's not good. I mean, it's not even 25k base. We've got, I mean, we got like 16k base, which is not bad at all. But this is Crucible buffs. Crucible buffs give us like 40% extra or something crazy like that. Look at the health bar. Look at it. Look at how slow it goes down. Is it because we don't have like a... We've only got the one source of resist reduction, and that's it? I think this, the damage of this build is, has multiple problems. Oh, this is a not good wave. Our damage is split like too heavily between Aether and Lightning. And we've also got like Bleed mixed in there because we're Savagery. So far, Ember's Calling was really good, and Gore Drinker I think has a lot of Gore Drinker has a lot of potential, I believe. So far, I've only played Gore Drinker Paladin, which I think was always going to be the worst of the two options between Gore Drinker Paladin and Gore Drinker Warlord, but. I could see them both being used pretty liberally for hardcore. Especially like if you do Ember's Calling Pyromancer, that is a remarkably safe feeling build because you're You have a ton of CC, you got a ton of circuit breakers, you've got a lot of room to sort of kite and move around. But if you want to be an uber tank, you can definitely go Gore Drinker Warlord and just be a 30,000 health wall of meat. I would say which build is best for hardcore is just not Veil Drinker. Veil Keeper, whatever the Crisis stupid set's called. Veil Break My Heart set. Oh, of course there's a healer. Oh yeah, no. After this run, we'll go over to. I'll show you guys the starting with the Gore Drinker set. Then I'll show you guys the Saboteur, and then we will change their classes, and we'll try Pyromancer and Warlord. I think Warlord's going to end up being the best of them all, just because Warlord is such a pushed archetype already. Oh yeah, the Saboteur is fun as hell. I really like the Saboteur. Although it gives me carpal tunnel after like a few minutes. Whoa! I didn't see my my thing ran off. Okay, he's dead. Did I kill Dreven yet? No, Dreven is still very much so alive. Face tanking, baby. Up, 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 up. I really want to deal with Korvac second form before we move on. Come on. Okay, we did it. Gravathul dies first, hopefully. Move on. You think Paladin's the worst class? No. There's no way Paladin's the worst class. Paladin... I don't think anything Inquisitor could possibly be the worst class. That seems insane. I mean, I think Trickster is probably the worst class, maybe? Yeah, Inquisitor Seal and Ascension is just, it's too strong of a combo. Let's just take out Kubacabra. Oh, my poor fingers. Okay, Kupacabra's dead. Oh! Gravathul is... I can't even hit Gravathul? Okay, Gravathul's dead. Let's kite out and get rid of Fabius now. We did it. Gang? Oh, we lost our multiplier. Oh boy. How sad is that? Oh no, we did lose our multiplier. Alright, what was the time? I think we beat some records there, right? Fastest Crucible of all time ever? I'm not even sure why I'm opening the chest, if I'm being honest. Toads, baby. We owe it to the toads. Yeah, that's fucking terrible. Holy shit. Don't ever... Well, I don't know. Maybe somebody else can make Keeper of the Veil work. For me, it was a giant piece of shit. Gore Drinker, Gore Drinker, Gore Drinker. Yes. Gore Drinker Paladin. First of all, look at that. Look at that man. Look at that beautiful, beautiful man. That is head to toe muscle. That is nothing but vibrato. Looks like Shredder. If Shredder also fucked your mom. I love this set. This set looks so goddamn good. Oh man. All right. Let's show you what we're working with. I really liked how this set played as well. This set was had a very, very cool sort of like in and out hit and run playstyle, which I thought was very neat. So let me show you the gear first. Gore Drinker is all about Vire's Might and Word of Pain. So you get minus bleed resistance to Word of Pain, flat damage to both Word of Pain and Vire's Might. And then you just get a bunch of attack damage and health. That's crazy. Oh yeah, we're using the messenger rifle. The memeiest of all weapons in the entire game, the messenger rifle. I think there's a crossbow as well that is meant specifically for this build. What's it called? It's like, it's got a real dumb name too. I forget. Ah, yes. Gildor's Pulverizer. So I went for the Messenger's Repeater over Gildor's Pulverizer, although I could really see Gildor's Pulverizer putting in work. We'd have to change around our devotions a little bit. We could get rid of Scales of Lacana and go for... I don't know what we go for, actually. But here are the devotions. Of course, we got the big three. We got Olzad, Unknown Soldier, and Ozraka. Oh, 4 points. Cool. That makes a lot of sense. Do you guys want to see the messenger first, and then we'll start experimenting with Gildor's Pulverizer, or do you want to just jump right into experimenting with Gildor's? Also, I don't know if there are better gloves for this. One really cool thing about this is even though we rarely shoot our gun, we can go all in on range expertise, and it's very, very strong for us. So we get a ton of flat piercing damage over here. We get Overcapped Horn of Gondor, which of course reduces target damage dealt. This is the first time I've ever used Aura of Conviction, which, you know, it's neat. Flat damage, physical resistance, offensive ability. It's good stats. We like it. And then over in Oathkeeper, we of course just dump our points into everything and anything Vire's Might. Is Dual Wield Purifier decent right now? I mean, yeah. Anything ranged auto attack Purifier is great. Is never going to be not great. But the reason that a lot of people go for certain weapons like Desolator is because Desolator has a hidden passive which allows its bullets to pierce through enemies. So you can definitely make a dual wield Purifier work, especially like if you want to do like half auto attack, half caster. I've seen a lot of great builds that use Barrelsmith's Crossfire for that. But yeah, there's no way that's not going to be a good build, just because the way that Purifier is set up is that it's insanely good. So yeah, we've got 22 out of 12 points into Death Sentence. All the good stuff in Oathkeeper. Even, I mean, so we are the Paladin archetype here. As a Paladin, we have nearly 20,000 health. Think about a warlord with this set. So one of the crazy things about this is the 3-set bonus not only gets you an 8% attack damage converted to health, which is bonkers, but 18% health. Just 18% health. It blows my mind every time. I don't know why. It just blows my mind. So yeah, let me just show you. Although I will warn you that I have a tendency to click off my main window whenever I'm playing this build. So if you see the game freeze for a second, your stream didn't crap out. That's me being an orangutan. Yeah, just sort of moving around, sticking and moving, hit runs, keep on going. Oh, I did the thing. I clicked off my main window. Oh, I did it again. I hate this. I'm sorry, gang. If you pay close attention to the YouTube video, I had to actually edit out moments where I froze my own camera by clicking off my main window. But man, I've been playing this build now for like 2 minutes past that other build, and it already feels like 1,000 times better. So the reason that I don't play in full screen, I've got an ultra wide monitor, but I need to also be able to read chat. So what I do is I have chat hanging off the side of my window. So my Grim Dawn is in the center of my screen, my chat is off to the right. This is the reason that I built the Paladin first rather than the Warlord, because it's such a cool playstyle. You get to move around, you get to attack, stay for a little bit, dash past them. It's a very cool sort of methodical approach to building a character that I'm very much so a fan of. And if this is a Warlord, this would just be a regular cadence bleeding funny business build. Oh, I did it again. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's very cool. It might not be the strongest thing in the world, but it's definitely worth its weight in fun. I mean, you're not wrong. Oh, I thought you were talking about me. From what I've seen, though, Rude Girls is an exceptionally safe player. Not a bad thing. Did it again. Hold tight, guys. So one cool thing you do with this build is you can use your movement glyph to sort of reposition yourself for a tighter Virus Might, because you get to sort of really play geometry with this build. And like, what's the best way to get from point A to point B with my Virus Might while dragging my character through as many characters as possible. Also, I don't know if this is actually stronger, but I could see a version of this build that goes for things like Huntress and Mogdragon's Wolf, and just focuses all in on the bleeding aspect of the set, and I think it could be very, very strong, actually. Yeah, I think we're playing D&D on that day, and after you got done with your 1 hour Ravager, you were just like tuckered out. Well, this is definitely not one of those one button it wins. Although I think the warlord build is going to be a one button it win type of build. Now this one isn't too bad. The damage is not great comparatively to some other stronger builds, but you got a ton of mobility. You got a lot of things to love in this build. And I'm not even certain that I've made the strongest iteration of this build yet. Oh, getting wrecked, getting wrecked, getting wrecked, getting wrecked. Oh shit, oh shit. Yeah, the Cadence Warlord would be, I think, a lot stronger. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try the same setup with Gildor's Pulverizer. Gildor's Pulverizer. Do we have another Sealed Blades in here? Do we have to... So, Gildor's Pulverizer gives us all the flat resist reduction, gives us an additional 6 meters and more flat damage to Vire's Might, and it gives us 17% CDR, which is like awesome for this type of build. What we're missing out on is 15 additional Pierce and Bleed resistance from Ward of Pain, and I mean that's really it. +4 to Horn of Gondar and Death Sentence is... it's rough, but we can live without it. You know, I kind of like the way that the simple crossbow looks. It's not bad. What do we have on here? Potent Soleil's Veracity. Do I have another one in there? No, I think I gotta make one real quick. What's in here? Dreeg's Foresight? Yeah. Give me 1 second, gang. And a Seal of Blades. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like how the simple crossbow looks. It's understated. It's nice. Crucible of the Legion. I don't think I've been to this one very often. Let's look at our skills again. Is there anything that is... Now, I think these two nodes are overcapped, so we can reclaim those. No, that's not overcapped. That is. Okay. So we need to find more points. Well, actually, we don't need Death Sentence like overcapped. That's not super necessary. Let's see. We want that soft capped. More damage absorption. It's always good. Wait, hold on. In this new patch, Enfield, they found a way to make a retaliation build work. Oh, 21k. Does Gildor's Pulverizer have a ton of health on it? Yeah. And then 56% elemental converted to piercing damage. Wow. What is it? This one also has elemental to piercing damage? Yeah, it does. Yeah, okay, a 1.8 build. That makes sense. Alright, beautiful. Let's try this out. Did we redo our devotions? Okay, so I think we do want Ghoul. More health. More attack damage converted to health. Presence of Virtue. Yeah, this is the pulverizer. This is the pulverizer build. It has to be. It gives us everything we want. Also, I do want to see that new Virus Might range. Just charge all over the place. Yeah, okay. Let's give it the old college try, shall we? I feel like Horn of Gondar should be doing more. I don't know. I've never really played around with Horn of Gondar too much, but I'm a little disappointed in how it's showing up. Ooh, hold on. There's something about our energy regen that's like... that's kind of getting wrecked this time around. Oh, you know what? We don't have the single point in Word of Renewal since we have a two-handed weapon. I think the damage is actually better this time around. I don't know. It's hard to say. Oh, from Horn of Gondar, yeah. I thought that Horn of Gondar was going to be like a nice big blast that, like it's a nice big cooldown, but in return you get like big chunky blast, nice bit of damage reduction. Something worthy of that kind of cooldown, right? No, not so. I gotta say, the Gildar's Pulverizer makes us feel way better. Whew. Although, are we doing less against single targets? I feel like that took way longer than it should have. Or than it usually does, at least. Also seems like the Horn of Gondar range is a little lackluster. I don't know. I also felt like this was the time that Horn of Gondar was supposed to be like insane, right? They buffed it in the recent patch. This is a pierce damage build. This is what it's all about, baby. Yeah, like, Warcry is one of the best resist reduction abilities in the game. Why can't Horn of Gondar have that? Just like that range, that sort of feeling of impact, you know? If it needed another node, give it another node. Why not? Although I also gotta figure out why I'm taking such huge chunks of damage as well. Oh, let me out of here. Oh my god.
Humans are miserable wretches.
Jesus Christ. Alright, this one's not too bad, but we do need to be careful about the this next wave. Who's that up here? Alright, here's the wave right here. The problem with using your body as a projectile is you can't really stay out of danger for too long. Oh, come on. Oh. Yeah, you gotta dash through them and then dash again. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That was, of course, a struggle, but I don't know. I feel like Gildar's Pulverizer is a distinct upgrade from what we had. All right, we've got to find and destroy the healers before we get wrecked. Oh, come on.
What a bloody display.
Whew. That's for Shalgar. Shalgar does so much damage. Wowie, wowie. The Mad Queen screeching gives me nightmares. Keeps me up at night. Man, I wonder if simply because I've got more cooldown reduction, is my mana regen also just suffering? So we still have all of our buffs, right? All right, this is a tough one. Oh. This Shocky Beetle is giving me Diablo 2 flashbacks. And I mean, of course, Diablo 2 flashbacks to a week ago when I played Reign of Terror. Ooh. Ugh. Keep on switching off my, clicking off my screen. Oh, no, 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 come on. That's all she wrote. Well, that is, that's that archetype. Some thoughts? I had some mana issues. I believe that that can be fixed by investing in this node. What do we need? Let's take 1 point out of Rebuke here. Yeah, that'll be a lot better. Appreciate that follow. You beautiful, beautiful person. Okay, so let's start theory crafting a warlord of this same variety. What would we need? What would we want? Let's look at the. Let's go ahead and show off the Ember Warden real quick. This guy. All right, so Ember's Calling. It is all about Vindictive Flame and Veil of Shadow. Vindictive Flame is, well, it's fine. But what we really get out of this is the minus 22% fire resistance to Veil of Shadow, which is, it's really good. We also get on, I think, every single piece here, we get Pierce to Fire damage. No, Pierce to Fire damage here, Pierce to Fire damage here. Cold to Fire damage. Also on the helmet, we get, no, is it on here? Yes. We get 45% native cold damage converted to fire damage in Mag Burst, which is insane. Sadly, the build that I use doesn't really make good use of that fire damage from cold damage conversion. However, theoretically, if you want to do a pure fire damage saboteur with this set, there would be so much synergy. Not to mention that you would very easily, with just, seriously, 2 pieces of Ember's Calling and a Molten Claw Sicer, you get guaranteed 100% pierce to fire, global pierce to fire damage conversion. All you need is one more item between the 40% fire damage conversion, cold fire damage conversion over here, and the 45% to pneumatic burst. All you need is one more item to get global cold conversion. I'm using Mythical Warp Fire. That's obviously not great for a melee attacker. I think maybe Nex or Ortis can do cold to fire damage, or maybe not. I know it's there's one more piece of gear, maybe a belt or something that does that can finish that off for you. That's not Warp Fire, because Warp Fire, again, not great for a melee build. But with Ember's Calling, you could essentially have Belgothian Shears, Quick Cut, Whirling Death, and Execute all be pure fire damage. A Chaos Saboteur. A Chaos Saboteur, huh? I'm listening. Go, you got the floor. How would you turn this into a Chaos Saboteur? I know you got the resist reduction native in there, but I'm struggling to see maybe like a Chaos Pyromancer? They changed the scepter. Which scepter is that? I definitely believe that that both the Fire Strike Saboteur and the Caster Pyromancer is going to be stronger than the Caster Saboteur. Voidspire, Voidspire, yes. Voidspire, Voidspire is something I was actually looking at for another build, but I really like Voidspire. Let's see, Voidspire. The Voidspire, 100% cold damage converted to chaos damage to execution, 100% lightning damage, and fire damage converted to chaos damage with fire strike. Okay, so with that item alone, you get pure chaos fire strike, which is insane. Well, I guess there's some piercing damage in fire strike. No, there isn't. It's all chaos lightning and fire, huh? Wow, that's a monster of an item. Holy shit. No, what would you use in your offhand? Yeah, that is interesting. I like that a lot, actually. But I do believe that there is room here in the Ember's Calling set to have like a Chaos Pyromancer caster. I think would be very, very interesting. As well as, again, that Pure Fire Saboteur with a Fire Strike. I think could be very, very good as well. However, this build that I have here, which is the Caster Saboteur, I think is really, really strong. I was able to, earlier in the day, get a 6-minute with buff Crucible. Let me just grab a couple buffs. Let's get Ozuin's Pact and Empyrean's Guidance. That should be enough. Yeah, the damage on this build is quite nuts. But it's this is pretty much any Ulzuin's chosen build. Is you just carpet bomb an area and absolutely melt it. You can't even see what's happening on the screen, but I do see that health bars are just melting away. I've got Blast Shield up right now, which means I can stay and fight for a little bit longer. Praise Blast Shield, absolutely. Throw a few bombs, move away. Throw a few bombs, move away. Throw a few bombs, move away. Almost die. Oh my god. Thank you, Blast Shield. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Jeez Louise. Oh, it got wrecked. Alright. My bad, guys. Apparently, I did something wrong there. I was blowing through Crucible with this build earlier today. The damage is there, but we just got wrecked. I don't know what happened. Let's try one more time. Gonna reset real quick, get myself some tributes, and we'll run through the gamut again. What are we on? We're on Ember. All right, BEA, beautiful. Let's go again. Take it from the top, baby. One thing this build does not really have in spades is a lot of sustain. We have Bard's Harp. We don't even have Bat. So we just have to sort of rely on our innate damage. Chariot of the Dead as well, but outside of that, not a ton of sustain. Might be something I want to rectify in later builds. Maybe get a like Bat or something similar. I mean, generally you want sustainability. If you are dead, you're not dealing damage. Hey, what's going on, young lady? How you doing, man? go over and melt this guy before the other ones get a chance to surround you, and then you just burn through him, baby. Which two-hand build is good? Lots of two-hand builds are good. Probably one of the strongest and best ones you're going to find is Primal Strike Warder or Savagery Warder. Both very strong, both very straightforward to play. What I would suggest is I would find a skill that you want to play around, whether that's Force Wave, Primal Strike, Eye of Reckoning, something like that, and then look up a build based around that. Hey, see, the damage is absolutely here. I mean, especially compare like the last two builds, this build is absolutely pumping out damage. Alright, now we gotta be careful. Throw a few bombs, run away. Oh, trigger a blast shield. Oh, run away. Oh, please, have mercy. Alright, Gravathul's almost dead. We can take on Iron Maiden easy. Alright, I don't know what our time is so far, but this feels like a 7-minute Crucible. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but we're doing okay. Rashalga. Gotta be careful with her. Oh, spooky. How much total fire RR in this build? Let's see, we are getting 32% from our Veil of Shadow. We've got a soft capped Thermite Mines, which is, I think, 30 or 25%. Max Soleil Witchblade. And that's it for percent resist reduction, I think. We've also got Viper and Elemental Storm. And this build has a crazy amount of resist reduction. Yeah. We gotta be careful. Valdon is gonna, yep, teleport us. And Gravathul is gonna interrupt us. Almost there. We can get rid of Gravathul, then we're set. Gravathul's dead. Balderon's dead. Okay. Easy peasy. Gotta be careful with Kaiman. Kaiman's dead. Sharzul's easy enough. And Sharzul's dead, baby. Yeah, after this Crucible run, we'll go through the stats all in all. But this build's strong suit is definitely its resist reduction. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a mistake. We went through that one a bit too quickly. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, we need to get rid of Korvac. Or you know what, maybe we'll just have Korvac be a part of our final wave, and we'll deal with it. Jesus. Yeah, that's what's happening. Alright, we got an Alexander, Grava. Oh, Benjar. This is not good, gang. I need Korvac dead, actually. Okay, Korvac's dead. I need Gravathul down next. No, Korvac's not dead. I thought I heard Korvac's death rattles, but I did not. Oh, Archmage Alexander's almost dead. That's the thing, is you just do damage with this build and you're not even sure where it's coming from or where it's going. But it's going somewhere. Okay, we got Blast Shield up again. Let's take out Grava. Grava's dead. Now we got the easy two left. Boom. Let's take out Benjar next, because we don't want the stuns. Alright, beautiful. Oh, my hands. They're cramping. Thank God that's over so we can talk about the build. Holy shit. Okay. As far as resist reduction, we got 22% from the 4-set, thanks to our Veil of Shadow, and another 10% on top of that, so that's 32 there. Thermite Mines at 16 is 30, so that's 62. I believe another 25 from Soleil, right? 23 from Soleil. So 85 in total, which is exactly what Raynan said. Then, yeah, Element... Oh, no, we don't have Elemental Storm. Why do we not have Elemental Storm? Oh, because we have, Blackwater Cocktail. Yeah, Blackwater Cocktail and Viper will give us the rest of our resist reduction. The build, I think a stronger version of this build is going to probably incorporate that for long-term sustain. I mean, honestly, my devotion path is kind of fucky. I went for 2 points in Berserker for the Pierce and physical resistance. I'm not sure if that was worth it or not. Maybe Eladra's Phoenix was not the way to go either. Maybe instead we would have wanted like a Giant's Blood for more sustain. Who knows if Inspiration is actually needed? We might want not need the energy regen. Although we definitely spam abilities like there's no tomorrow, so it's hard to say. That was sort of a preemptive buy. I didn't actually know if this build had energy problems. I just sort of assumed it would and went for it anyway. Light Chariot dead. Gotta keep Olzuin's Torch as well. But I mean, all in all, the build outputs damage like nothing else. 20 out of 10 for Olzuin's Chosen. Almost a soft cap canister bomb with 18 out of 10 canister bombs, or improved casing. 21 out of 12 high impact. 46,000 fire damage. Wow. The numbers on this are insane. And then a Nightblade. We actually do a whole lot with Nightblade. Nightblade, we of course get 17 out of 16 dual blades for the resists, the physical resists. Overcap Shadow Dance because it's insane. Soft cap Pneumatic Burst because it's great. 1 point in each of these because that's all you need to trigger the resist reduction. Phantasmal Armor is decent enough. And Anatomy, and of course Blade Spirit to proc stuff. Proc devotions. That's really it. So if you went for a Pyromancer instead of a Nightblade, you lose out on 22% resist reduction. But, I mean, you get Curse of Frailty, which I think scales up even higher than Veil of Shadow does. And you also get to weave in Dreeg's Evil Eye. It's just going to be more point hungry on that side because you're going to want more things out of the occultist side of things rather than the Nightblade is very, very generous. You get to go all the way to the end, pick up a lot of stats. And plus, you know, it's kind of fucky. You're a dual wield caster. What's not to love? All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, I think, start theory crafting a little Gore Drinker Warbringer, or Warlord rather. That's probably going to be the last thing I do before I end the stream tonight. How's that look? Is that roughly in center with the rest of the stream? It looks okay. Yeah. Okay, not you. Let's get a blank guy. So obviously, Gore Drinker is. I don't think they have it uploaded here. No. But I think Gore Drinker is one that has a medal instead of an amulet. Let me just make sure. You want more tabs? Because I can bring you more tabs. Gore Drinker. Where are you at? You down here? Where is Gore Drinker? Hey, buddy. I got lost in my own character sheet. Huh? I don't know where he's at. There you are. You beautiful man. So Gore Drinker set is helmet, shoulders, chest, and metal as well. No, it's amulet. Okay. So they obviously want us to do Pierce Bleeding Cadence. So let's see. What could fit into a Pierce Bleeding Cadence? Let's first start with just Pierce. Pierce damage and see what happens. I'm kind of interested in maybe doing a two-handed cadence. Any thoughts on Word of Pain BP? Bloody Pox. Word of Pain Bloody Pox Deceiver build, converting core damages from Inquisitor to Vitality. It's an interesting thought. You'd use what, the Blood Rug axe? I'm gonna... Quick detour. Blood Rug is a one-handed axe. Dual-wield Brutal Axe. Interesting. Let's look at it, but real quick. Hey, what's going on, Tep? Tep the man. How you doing, man? You know, I forget what I was looking at on the forums, but I was looking at one of your builds on the forums. I don't know, man. The last few days in regards to Grim Dawn has been a blur. But I remember looking at one of the builds on the forums saying, oh, Tappy Tap Tap. I know that guy. So obviously you would use Blood Rugs, Plagued Edge, and some other offhand. You would want to get Global Elemental to Vitality Conversion, which I don't think is very hard. I think there's a belt that does that. So Blood Rugs, Plagued Edge, some offhand, and something else. I think it sounds like a really cool build. But either way, let's look at Brutal Axe. Brutal Axe. I'm Brutal? Brutal Axe, Mythical Brutal Axe. Savagery. With dual wield Brutal Axe, we get 16% attack speed and 180 bleeding damage over 3 seconds. I feel like there might be something better out there, though. Servitor Slicer is not what we're looking for. Oh, that's interesting. 72% vitality damage converted to pierce damage on this. Plus 100% pierce damage Oleron's Rage. Maybe Dermataran Sliffers if using Nightblade. No, we'd be doing whatchamacallit. We'd be doing Soldier Oathkeeper. What we're doing here is going to be maybe a bleed cadence. Let's look at bleed damage. That would be bleeding damage, right? Not a Bone Crusher. Not a Gut Smasher either. You know, we're sort of between either doing bleed damage or pure pierce. I think bleed damage is the way to go, but I'm not sure. Didn't Mogdragon's Wolf just get buffed? I'd be interested in playing that out. Nothing there. Let's look at the Brutal Axe again. I keep on doing that. It's 2 L's, isn't it? Mythical Brutal Axe. would give us, yeah, 16% attack speed and 180 bleeding damage base. It's probably dual brutal axe with a direwolf crescent, right? Yep, that's really good for us. What's going on, Dargan? A rush of terror until I realized that it's just Dargan. So what was it again? Was it yeah, we need amulet. Okay, so amulet is off the table, which means no conduits, but that's fine. Sure, we don't need no conduits. What is our ring? Bleeding damage. I mean, obviously we're gonna get one blade twister signet. That's a no-go. That's a no-brainer, right? Blindside, Haven. That's nice. Is that your Super Saiyan form, Dargan 7? Balgothian Sigil, perhaps? No, that's not great. I mean, we could always go for a, just like an insanely well-rolled Cronley Signet. It's obviously not insane for us, but you think a Ring of Arisia? I was using that in the other build. The +2 to our abilities isn't great, but obviously the proc is insane. Ring of Shuroth. Oh, that's not a... Yeah, I think it's Ring of Arisia is our best bet. Flat piercing damage, attack speed, great proc. Really can't do better than that, right? I mean, we have to decide now. Are we bleed damage or are we pierce damage? We're bleed damage, right? Let's look at the stats one more time. I mean, it could go either way, really. Can't it? So it's really like, do we want to use Mog? Or do we want to like go for the standard Ulzad, Unknown Soldier, Azraka? Monmouth Blade Seal. Yeah, let's do it. Is it an epic? Yeah. +2 to Blade Spirit, +2 to the Zohan's technique. It's not bad. It's just not going to make or break anything. I mean, obviously this would be, whatchamacallit, Chaucer's of Barbaros, right? Barb. Well, actually, do we? Are there better pierce damage pants? Pierce acid, pierce cold. Whole lot of nothing. No. How about bleeding damage? What do we got for bleeding damage? Oh, whoops, 2 damage. Wendigo main, not really. Oh yeah, Chaucer of Barbaros has bleeding damage. I didn't see that. Okay, let's see what our relic is going to be. Oleron's Wrath. Physical bleeding damage. Nice bleeding damage proc. New player here, I was wondering which class would pair with Shaman the best. I was thinking about doing a lightning build. Well, for lightning shamans, there are a lot of different things you can do. You can go for Demolitionist. That gets you like a lot of options as far as spells to pair with your other lightning damage things. Like if you want to do a Storm Totem build, that really pairs well with like Stun Jacks and Demolitionist tree, along with Thermite Mines to shred resistance. Or you could go for Arcanist, which will either get you you can go for what's it called, Chosen Sky Shard, where you can convert all the cold damage over to lightning damage. That's an interesting one. I do indeed. I think yeah, it's got to be Oleron's Wrath. Absolutely, my friend. Oleron's Wrath, not bad. I mean, I think we're probably going to go for just the green soldier girdle, but let's see what we got. Gladiator's Distinction is an interesting one. With the global, take it easy, F-Chuck. You have a beautiful, beautiful night. Thanks for the help. Right back at you. The TheoryCrafting help. We wouldn't get the Gladiator's Presence, but we get 3 to Markovian advantage, 2 to Presence of Virtue, and we could make use of the Vitality to physical damage conversion. Although we're not going to be using scales. Lacerator Girdle. Lacerator Girdle. Let's see. Physical, internal trauma, bleeding, all good stuff. We don't use any of these. We don't use Laceration, Storm Surge, Circle of Slaughter, or Righteous Fervor. Is the proc good enough to justify that? The Gut Hook belt here has flat bleeding damage on it, which is kind of nice, and it's got a huge crit damage modifier. And it gives, I mean, +2 to Blitz. That's not really relevant, is it? Reforged Chains of Oleron. This gives us +2 to Divine Mandate and +1 to all skills in Soldier. That seems like the move, right? So it's either that one or what does a Soldier Green Belt do? The Udenbog Girdle is acid to physical damage. That's not, we don't use any acid damage, so that's not really anything for us. We don't use physical damage either, so yeah, that's not, it's going to be Chains of Oleron. Bleeding damage. Let's see. Physical, Pierce, Bleeding. +2 to Blindside and Fighting Form is very, very nice. Oh yeah. Oh, these are insane. Yeah, it's that no diggity. And then finally, the gloves. Let's see what the gloves are going to be. Probably Sand Reaver bracers are very, very good, right? +3 to Presence of Virtue, +2 to Internal Trauma. Do we use Internal Trauma, or is that a Force Wave thing? Or the Crimson Claws. We can't do that. It'll muddy up our pure Pierce to physical conversion. That's a shame. And these are really good too. But these aren't bad. And then, of course, everything else is set in stone. Let's look at devotions real quick. So obviously we want things like Mogdragon and Huntress. I've actually never... it's been a while since I've made a bleeding build in devotions. So this is going to be a unique challenge. So 15 purple, 12 green. Is there anything else besides Quill that gives us blue and green? Eye of the Guardian. Oh, and Falcon. Obviously we get Falcon, right? Falcon is bleeding damage. Yeah, okay. And Toad. I mean, Toad gets us attack damage converted to health. Right? Wolverine has a bunch of defensive abilities. That's not bad. And we need to get Berserker as well, huh? Let's put into Hawk for now. Pick up our Berserker. Three red. I mean, obviously we're gonna get Ghoul as well. Bye. Do you just have like an internal buzzer in your head that whenever somebody specs or is about to spec into Toad, you go, wait, I have to sell. I have to let them know. Fox is, oh yeah, sure. All that good stuff. I mean, honestly, we can spec out of Hawk for now. Okay, that gets us Mog. Offensive ability, bleeding damage. Defensive ability, bleeding damage, resistances, and the big boy. There's no way we can get Oleron, huh? Can we get Living Shadows, though? Would it be insane to pick up Assassin's Blade? Now, what do we need for Unknown Soldier? We just need 8 gold, right? So if we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, 1 off. Is there a more efficient way to get living shadows that I'm not aware of? I mean, if I can play devil's advocate for a second, I technically don't need Ghoul. I could spec out of Ghoul entirely. Keep that red there. Oh, take the... I can't take the 1 off of Ghoul because it would be moving the Ghoul from his foot to Crossroads. I need 3 for Huntress. And Berserker only gives me 2. So it's either Berserker and Ghoul or Berserker and Crossroads. Okay, let's take it again. Toad first. Toad, Falcon. Zerker. Huntress. Toad is... I mean, it's 6 devotions that we need. It's 3 purple, 3 green, and it's also 3% attack damage converted to health. If it helps us get Mog, Huntress, and Unknown Soldiers, I'm about it. What do you think of Assassin's Blade? Owl instead of Toad? I can go Throne. Is there another green? Okay. I'm listening, SQT. What do you want to tell me? That's Enfield. You got to take it up with him, man. I defended Toad. I said Toad is here to stay. And if you don't like it, you can hit the road, Jack. And he said, you're right. I'd rather be here than somewhere else, so I'm going to stick around. I'm sorry. Question, if an item sets from a specific DLC, do they drop only in those areas? No. They do not drop only in those areas. They drop anywhere. Very few things drop in specific areas. MIs, specific legendary items drop off specific monsters, but 95% of things drop anywhere. Okay. Hawk. Mog. Crane. Now it's even worse than before. The question that I keep coming back to is, do we need Ghoul? Is Ghoul really hot shit? I mean, I know that Ghoulish Hunger is insane, but... No, we need Ghoul, don't we? Fuck. This is tough, man. $30 seconds? I mean, how often are you fighting super tough bosses that are actually going to bring you past 45%? Not often. Yeah, the idea here is we're doing Bleed Cadence Warlord with the Gore Drinker set. And obviously, our shit is fucked. I don't think we need Assassin's Blade. Do we take it from the top one more time, gang? Take care, my man. You're a bright, shiny spot in a dark, dark world. Do we want to take it from the top one more time? The idea is that we want to see if we can't cram Huntress, Mog, Zerker, Ghoul, and Unknown Soldier all in one devotion path. I think it's possible, but not without sacrifices. Okay, let's go one more time. Hawk, obviously. Hawk Toad. Let's keep Hawk Toad, right? Hawk Toad Zerker. Maybe we just do say, fuck off Ghoul. Do we really need Ghoul? We're gonna be so beefy. And I think Mog has like 6% attack damage converted to health. Oh, it's not updated yet, but Mog has 6% attack damage converted to health. Ugh. So do we really even want Mog? Ah, infield. Okay, we're gonna look at what at infield's take. No, not Mog. We're obviously getting Mog. Do we even want Ghoul? Definitely getting Mog. Don't listen to me. Alright, let's see. Ooh, Trixie. Okay. So, you sacrifice points on Zerker. No, yeah, I definitely want to try out the new Mog. Mog is not... I was talking about Ghoul, and my mind did a big oopsie. So you sacrifice points on Zerker. Namely, you sacrifice 4% physical resistance, flat and scaling bleeding damage. Oh man, it's just... The stats on Zerker seem so good. Where my mind is at right now is, like... Is Ghoul really all that good? So that's the trade-off here. And also, it would be nice to get that last node in Unknown Soldier. 5% attack speed and health. Not necessary by any means, but nice. Oh, this is tough. I think what I'm leaning towards... I don't play hardcore with that goal. Fair. Let's see what the build looks like without... Also, what do you think about Assassin's Blade? I don't hate the idea of having a little bit of pierce resistance in there as well. What did you do for your purple? You went for Throne? Throne and Owl? It does buff your bleeding damage and your bleeding duration. Let's go for Owl instead of Throne. Let's be cheeky with it, shall we? Lotus. Michael Dose. Michael Dose is gay. Well, you live your happiest, gayest life, my man. I believe in you. I always have. You can look back in this moment and say, wow, somebody believes in me. Me. Lotus got buffed? I mean, I'm looking at it. Healing effects increased by 6. 3% physical resistance. I mean, it's looking not too bad. And, I mean, we are playing a Cadence build. Cadence doesn't have a whole lot of energy regen, and sometimes you do run dry. Let's try Cadence. Let's try Lotus. Lotus scratches 2 itches for us. Then we can go Lion, Crossroads. Oh man. We are so absurdly close to having Ghoul as well, actually. If we had one more star somewhere, we could get Ghoul. The toad is getting in the way? The toad is opening everything wide open, my guy. The toad might be getting in the way. You might be right. Ugh. Is there anything that offers the exact same devotions as Assassin's Blade, but just without the proc? That way we can... I mean, technically Blades in Adon does, but we're not getting Blades in Adon because we're using 2 axes. Also, Blades in Dawn is the exact same amount of stars. There has to be some solution somewhere. I'm not seeing it though. We could get Arcane Barrier. Is Arcane Barrier worth it? Let's see what Nija has to say. Nija. Devotions. Okay. We are still... We're saying no way, Jose, to completing Zerker. Even though we got a 4% physical resistance node right here. I guess we are playing the beefiest, boffiest, tootness, scootness guy around. We don't need to have a whole bunch of physical resistance, right? Am I just falling into the trap of wanting suboptimal stats for no reason than just to have them? What do you guys think? I mean, we are going to have like over 3k armor. We're going to have a decent amount of physical resistance anyway. Do we even really care about optimizing our physical resistance within the tree itself? This build does give us all of Ghoul. It gets all the bleeding nodes out of Zerker. It gets Fox, which is more bleed. I mean, this one might be it. Infield brings up a good point. But I mean, we're not getting Toad because it's like insane stats that we have to have. Toad is just 3 green and 3 purple. It's like, do we want Toad or do we want Quill, you know? And the answer to that is Toad, because Toad has attack damage compared to health. Honestly, I don't see what we get instead of Toad that's as efficient as Toad is for what we need it to do. Yep. Well, this is one of those sleep on it situations, I believe. I think you'd rather go for the bleed damage nodes than the physical resistance nodes. I think you want to min-max for the most bleed damage you can get. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I can feel the smoke coming out of my ears. I can feel my brain melting as I'm attempting to wrap my head around this. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys spending the time. We're gonna see if we can't find somebody who is also doing Grim Dawn stuff to do a little bit of baby raid. Do I recognize any of these guys? Well, here we got the real Mr. Taco. And you guys, you know this guy's for real. Because that's the guy right there. So you guys go harass the real Mr. Taco. Again, I really appreciate you guys spending the time with me today. I know that it's a bit more engaging for people to watch somebody play a game instead of just talk about a game, but I enjoy the theory crafting element of this game a lot.